What's up? Good morning, everyone. It's good morning for me. It's kind of like first thing in the morning. We're heading to Carter's house. Carter's got some spray paint. I'm bringing a tent over. We're going to be spraying that bay finally and in preparation for dropping the motor in. So sit back, relax. It's usually a good time when me and Carter hang out. Hopefully this bay comes out nice. It's a little windy today, so fingers crossed. We made it here to Carter's house. There's Carter in the background. So we already got a head start. We just degreased the whole engine bay and then we power washed it. So I'm trying to take advantage of the sun that's out right now. So that way I can already see it actually. It's already drying everything up. I'm pretty sure where I left off is where everybody's seen already what the process is. I'll show you again. But here, just check it out. This is where we're at. And that, you got primer?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to shoot primer once all this dries. And then we're going to do the color, which, I don't know. What's the color?
Satin black.
Okay, so it's satin black. We're gonna do satin black in his engine bay, and yeah, so just check it out. It's not a big secret, nothing special. There you go. So we're gonna take the tape off anyway, and like tape it nicer. This was just for him to do his sanding and everything. The brake lines. What are you doing with the brake lines? Are you just gonna paint over them?
I'm probably just gonna wrap them up.
Okay, so you got tape.
Tape,
Alright, so we'll wrap the brake lines and everything up. That'll be quick. Then we'll redo the taping over there, but I could see it already where it's wet and it's starting to dry up. So I'll let the sun do its thing. We might, like in the pockets, we might have to get that water out because that's going to sit there. That's it. So let's let this. You got a blow gun? Alright, cool. So there we go. We'll start doing that. Alright, so I'm over here talking with Carter because we're trying to figure out how we're going to, well, not how, but we need to mount the engine and trans before we put the engine in, and I'm pretty sure I gave him used flywheel bolts and pressure plate bolts.
I got brand new flywheel bolts.
Okay, but you don't know where they are.
Yes, I do. They're in the transmission box.
You sure? Because I'm over here telling him, you know, 4-piston, they got the heavy hitter flywheel bolts, $125. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I'm trying to convince Carter, listen bro, like I was reading, unlike the OEM flywheel bolts, they are also the proper length for all aftermarket crankshafts, which frequently have shallower threaded bolt sections.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to loose flywheels. I know what that's like.
You know what you gotta do?
Yeah, but you know, you gotta have the good bolts too. And they give you tips on installation.
What, a torque sequence?
So we're going to Home Depot right now. We need some satin clear coat since he's doing the matte black because we don't have a clear. And then we're going to see if we can find a tarp because since it's windy out, I want to try to prevent the overspray from really happening. Trying to stunt for the video.
I haven't driven in weeks.
Okay. So, nah, you're good. You can keep that open.
The heat is on, you ain't telling me.
Why you got the heat on? Why you putting the AC on? So we're gonna go get some satin clear coat and some tarps. I want to see if I can make a spray booth around the tent because I brought a tent. Tarp it up and maybe we can get some good results. So I don't know. It's me and Carter here just trying to convince them to spend some more money on this build. Right?
He said, yo, this is gonna be OEM built, real cost efficient. Everybody else, how to do a case swap with 3,000? Yeah, okay, whatever. He said, they'll tell you that they got hella hookups. Yeah, I got the engine for $100. Like, what?
Okay, listen, I'm just, from my experience, all right, it is gonna be an OEM build, but I'm trying to help you in the long run. Because I've gone through all of it, you know, I know where you can cheap out and where you shouldn't.
You never said anything about being cheap ever.
But I'm just, all right, listen, I'm just saying, in this area, I know, all right, trust me. Don't cheap out on the flywheel bolts.
I got brand new OEM ones.
All right, you know what? Remember this. I want to remember this clip for when we go to install the trans. If these things aren't brand new, leave a like on this video, by the way. I haven't said that yet. This wind picked up like crazy out here. Like, I don't know, the one day we wanted to do some spray painting, we picked the windiest day. But we figured it out. Nobody laughed at our spray booth. This is our driveway spray booth right now. It worked. I mean, well, it's kind of working. Again, the wind is picking up like crazy, but on this side it's pretty good. That side we got kind of thin. But Carter's in there laying down his first coat of primer.
Man, trying to drop some good things.
There you go. Say what's up to the tube, Carter.
Yo, what up, too?
What up, tube? I started throwing his primer down. I mean, I'm not gonna film you paint primer. We're gonna come in and out until we get the coat or the first base coat. Oh, it's super noisy in here. I didn't even think they could hear me. I come out here. All right, so I think the theme of what's going on right now is one, my hair looks crazy, and two, man, we're doing the best we can. We didn't even know it was supposed to be this windy today. Honestly, like the way it started off this morning seemed like a normal day, slight breeze here and there. As soon as we got ready, after we prepped the bay, put the tent up and started putting all the draping around it, as soon as we started doing that, the wind just picked up like crazy. So I'm like, who the heck is that? It's Carter. So I mean, we're really trying to do the best that we can right now. The wind's insane. I don't know if the mic is picking it up. There's probably a lot of wind noise, but this is insane right now. We already started. We're gonna try to finish it. So we got all the primer down. Not ideal conditions again. So I mean, honestly, just give us a break. It's not ideal. We didn't know it was gonna be this bad, but we're really trying to get this motor in like tomorrow. So we're just kind of working through it. So here's what it looks like now. Now we're going again. The color Carter's going with is this matte black VHT. So we're gonna check the primer out. And we're gonna start throwing some of this. Dave Carter was just working on all the main spots. We didn't even bother to mask the brake lines because down the road he's gonna get a whole new brake line kit. So that we'll paint over that for now. I mean, you can hear it. This wind is blowing like crazy. But so we got the whole base painted or primed. I told him not to worry about this front bar because, well, you're not going to see this, and we needed to save some paint. So this is what it looks like. I mean, once it's all one color, it starts to come together. So, all right, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put some of this color on here, and hopefully it turns out a lot nicer than I'm hoping it does. I don't even remember the last time I picked the camera up. I don't know if it was for the primer or whatever. We got 3 coats of color on the engine bay. I just put 1 coat of clear on. So if I seem a little cranky, it's because I am. This weather is like, this wind is really annoying me.
It's not ideal.
To say the least. Yeah, it's not ideal at all, but like we're looking at the forecast, it's gonna rain, like not tomorrow, but the following day. So we really wanna put the swap in tomorrow and at least let the paint cure overnight. So that's kind of why we're just working through it. It's not bad. Like, it's decent for what it is. We're doing it in the driveway with all this wind and this kind of makeshift spray booth, whatever you want to call it. It's coming out okay. So check this out. We're going to put 1 more coat of clear on it and then we're done. So here's what it looks like with 1 coat of clear. I would have liked it to be a little better, but it's not bad. Again, like for what we're saying. So with a 2nd coat of clear, now it's going to be a satin clear, and this is what we've been dealing with the whole time. We have to keep fighting to push this off, wrap stuff on everywhere. We had to put a tarp back here. Like this is horrible, but it's all right. Like we're making it work. So we put a little bit of coat of on the front bar just to make it look more uniform. But I mean, with the whole engine bay being 1 color, it ain't bad. It really isn't bad. So I'm happy with that. Carter's shaking up the next can of clear and spray that, and then I think we'll be done with this. Then, you know, like I said, I'll end this video. All right, so after I don't know how many hours, we got both 2, 3 coats of clear, whatever we put on there. We got rid of the big tent finally. We're gonna let it bake in the sun again. I don't know what's going on today. As soon as we're gonna let this car bake in the sun, well, sun is gone now, but whatever. We're taking a look at it, like with the tent out of the way and stuff. It actually is not that bad. It looks a lot better than I thought it did. All the way back here, you know, it looks good. When you come in, again, it's a satin clear, so it's starting to dry with that flat look, which is exactly what Carter was looking for. Some of the glossy areas, they're still drying. But hey, you know what? For a driveway paint job in the wind, It ain't half bad. You know, how do you feel about it?
Good.
You good? All right, he's good. We're both tired actually. This was more exhausting than it needed to be. We're just looking at it some more. Carter's got some undercoating somewhere. He's gonna be doing the undercoating here. Yeah, whatever. You could say what you want to say. We did it a little backwards, but I mean, we can always just mask from this way up, mask from the back down, just do quick undercoating. We're gonna do that. All right, we're gonna mask it nice because this actually came out decent. And yeah, that's it. We're cleaning up. We're trying to figure out our plan for tomorrow.
My headlight's not even that bad either. I want to hit that.
Our plan for tomorrow, as of right now, because right now it looks like it's gonna rain, which is it's actually kind of scary because we need to make sure that this car or the engine bay is covered nicely. But start early in the morning. We're gonna put the clutch, the flywheel, and the clutch onto the engine.
But they all come in halos, man. Gay.
No, you can get black housings on eBay.
eBay?
Yeah, like $60. Here, look, he's talking about his headlights. So, flywheel, clutch, install it on the motor, then transport the motor and trans here, not to get together, but not mated. It'll make the engine lighter to lift. Transport it here, mate them together here, and then do kind of the same thing we did when we, in the subframe. Yeah, we have to throw the subframe on. And then kind of the same way when we remove the motor, it's the easiest way to put a K without scratching the engine bays. We're going to lift the car up with the hoist, roll the engine under, and drop the car.
We're not going to get low enough. Put some jack stands.
Take the jack stands out.
And leave the back.
Leave the back, yeah.
We're always risking it.
Or just take it off the back jack stands right now. Or just take the back jack stands off. That way it's on the wheels. I'll bring a wheel chalk if you want, and we'll just manipulate it up and down like that. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan right now. If it rains tomorrow, then obviously we're not going to do any of that. Maybe we'll put the clutch on or something like that. But that's the plan. I'm done. I'm cold, and I'm ready to go home and take a shower. Again, if you didn't leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Hopefully. Stay motivated. Keep making the streets louder.